Yo, what is going on, guys? AC Entertainment here, back with another Universe Mode video. And here today we are at Clash at the Castle. This will be part 1 of 2. Coming out first, we've got John Cena. He will be going one-on-one with Seth Rollins for that World Heavyweight Championship. John Cena 1-0 this season. Put him in that #1 contender match, and I believe it was a triple threat, and he got the win. So 1-0 for John Cena this year. He's hoping he can get the win here tonight against the World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. And alrighty, coming out next, he is the World Heavyweight Champion. He is Seth freaking Rollins, and Seth Rollins also undefeated, actually, I'm pretty sure, this season. So one of these men will be taking their first loss of the Universe Mode. And Rollins and Cena going one-on-one here in a normal match. And it's going to be the first time they've seen each other this season, obviously, so excited to see how this match goes, and let's go ahead and let's just jump right into the match. And alrighty, here we are starting up the match, and Seth and John in the middle of the ring. John with some blows there, and another hit to the midsection. John Cena taking it to the World Heavyweight Champion, and right now John Cena has Seth Rollins in a waistlock, but Seth Rollins reverses it, and now has John Cena in a headlock, going to work on the neck area, and really going to work there. And Seth not letting John out. John's going to have to figure something out, and John finally able to get out of it. No, Seth able to keep some pressure on the arm now of John Cena. Cena was trying to get out of that headlock, and he was able to, but Seth Rollins able to apply pressure to the shoulder area, and now John Cena getting out of it with some hits to the midsection and a drop kick from John Cena. Now Cena gonna drag Seth Rollins away from the ropes, maybe go for a pin, and he does. One kick out right at 1, and Cena's gonna have to do a lot more than that to get a win here against the World Heavyweight Champion. Nice hip toss there from John Cena. And Seth Rollins now with a drop kick of his own. And now Rollins, what is he going to do here? He's going to go on the inside of the leg there with an elbow to John Cena, going to work on the leg. Now Rollins, oh my goodness, once again, going to work on the leg of John Cena. And Seth Rollins hits the ropes. And a big knee to the face of John Cena. And Seth Rollins not slowing down. Goes for a springboard moonsault but doesn't connect. John Cena moves out of the way. And now John Cena. Huge punch to the face of Seth Rollins. And now John Cena. Look at the strength of Cena picking him up. Deadlift style power bombs Seth Rollins. And now Cena going to go to work on the leg and the ankle there of Seth Rollins. And these two are going back and forth. Cena, no, a roll-up pin from Seth Rollins. No, not even a count of 1. And Seth Rollins with a leg drop right into the pin. 1. Kick out at 1 after the leg drop from Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins not giving Cena any time, going right back to him. And now he's going for, looks like a crossface almost. But John Cena gets out of it. And now Cena, an elbow to the inner leg of Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins able to kick Cena off of him. And a knee right to the back of Cena. And Cena gonna go in the corner and use the ropes to help himself up. But Rollins right there to hit him. And now Seth with a forearm to the back. And now Seth pushes him into the turnbuckle and a nice German suplex there. And Rollins with a nice sling blade. And the World Heavyweight Champion's going to go here for a pedigree, it looks like, and it connects. Cena stunned, but Rollins going for the pin. And Cena able to grab the rope. Rollins now brings Cena away. And he's going to go for that curb stomp. No, a reversal. Cena just reversed it into an RKO, but Rollins goes right to the corner. And what a reversal that was from John Cena. Bringing back the vibes of Randy Orton and Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, but this one comes from John Cena. John Cena with the Irish whip to Seth in the corner and a nice hip toss, and Cena's got a signature. He's also got a finisher. Cena's gonna bring Seth away from the ropes, and he's gonna go for a pin here. 1. Kick out at 1.5 from Seth Rollins, and Cena picks the champion up and goes with the hit to the midsection. Now Seth reverses it, and now Seth Rollins with the Irish whip. And Seth Rollins, a kick to the chest. I thought he was going to go for a super kick there, but he kicks Cena right in the chest instead. And now Rollins has a hold of Cena. He's going to bring him to that corner. Hits the face right off the turnbuckle. And now Seth Rollins with the forearm to the back. And now Seth Rollins, what is he going to do here? Right into the post. That's gotta hurt. Throwing the shoulder of John Cena right into that post, and now a drop kick into the corner from Seth Rollins. And Cena's gonna roll out of the ring, but Rollins gets out as well. Rollins gonna go to John Cena. What is he gonna go for here? And he hits John Cena, and now Seth, what is he going for? Is he going for a... Oh my goodness! And that might have connected with the steel steps there a little bit. The face of John Cena connecting with the steps there a little. But Cena able to reverse that, and doesn't matter. Almost like a inverted DDT or something like that. It kind of looked like. That was a weird looking move. Both men back in the ring, and now Seth Rollins, believe he's going for the STF. But Cena gets out of it. And Cena with the kick to the midsection. And John Cena has him up. He might be... No, he's not going for the AA. He's going to bring him to the corner. And instead goes for the snake eyes. What a match this has been between these two. Both men going back and forth, giving everything they've got. John Cena now with the Irish whip to Seth Rollins. Oh, he was going for that AA, but Seth reversed it. And now Seth Rollins... This one connects. Curb stomp from Seth Rollins into the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from John Cena. And now Seth Rollins with the stomp to the arm of John Cena, and a nice springboard moonsault right into the pin from Seth. Kick out at 2 from John Cena. And Seth can't believe it. Gets right back up to his feet. He's going to pick John Cena up. And now Seth has John Cena, going to bring him to the corner. Hits the face right off the turnbuckle. And what is he doing? He's looking for it. The buckle bomb. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Seth freaking Rollins retains his World Heavyweight Championship. There you have it. First match of Clash at the Castle. We've got Seth Rollins retaining his World Heavyweight Championship, getting a win with the buckle bomb. And that was pretty cool seeing him get a win with the buckle bomb, and I believe that's the first time we actually seen him do it this year. Very fun match to open up this Clash at the Castle PLE. We've got 3 other matches for you in this episode. Like I said, we'll obviously have 2 parts of this. But what a great way to start this premium live event out. And both men looked really good. Seth Rollins stays undefeated and continues his reign as World Heavyweight Champion. And John Cena, unfortunately, took his first loss of the season, but he did look pretty good, so... Pretty solid match overall. We're going to go ahead, though, and we're going to jump into the second match of the night. And alrighty, here we are. Time for the second match of the night. Coming out first, we've got Liv Morgan. And yes, Liv Morgan will be going one-on-one with Trish Stratus for that Women's World Championship. And these two women obviously have had quite a little rivalry going on. Liv Morgan was able to upset Trish Stratus the first time that they were in the ring, but then Trish Stratus went against her once again, and Trish got the win. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna have the third match and let them two finish it out. So let's get right to the world champ. And like I was saying, Trish, Liv, they've been having a little feud going on. Both of them do have a win over each other. It is currently tied 1-1, so I said why not have a best-of-3 series for the Women's World Championship at Clash at the Castle. And the winner will obviously be the champion. They'll have 2 wins over one another. And after that, we're probably going to have to move on. And maybe we come back to this at some other point down the road. But let's go ahead and let's jump right into this match. And alrighty, here we are. And Liv Morgan running right at the champion with the diving clothesline. And now Liv Morgan with the stomp to the back of the arm. And Liv Morgan taking it to the Women's World Champion right now. Not slowing down. Liv Morgan, her only loss this season is obviously to that woman right there, Trish Stratus. Liv Morgan was on a roll, and she actually beat Trish Stratus the first time, but Trish was able to get a victory over her. And Liv Morgan now with the chop, and Liv grabbing the head and just slamming it right into the mat. And Liv Morgan right now is looking unstoppable, but Trish finally gets a nice reversal with a kick to the head, and now Trish gonna slam the head of Liv Morgan right to the mat, and a kick to the back. And now Trish Stratus starting to get back into the match, but Liv gets out of the way, and Liv Morgan, look at that. Look her go round and round, and a nice takedown from Liv Morgan. And now Liv want to pick Trish up, but Trish with the elbow, and now Trish, where's she going for here? Nice bulldog there from Trish Stratus. And now Trish with a kick to the midsection. And now Trish taunting, telling Liv to get to her feet. And a nice kick. And now these two are going to exchange some blows, and Trish Stratus caught it. And now Liv giving one right back to Trish, and now Liv catches that one. And now they're going back and forth. And these two women beating the hell out of each other in that ring. Both women want that championship badly, but who wants it more? Trish with the reversal. And now Liv connects with one. And they're going back and forth, and now they're beating the hell out of each other. Both women trying to gain advantage here. Who's going to get it, though? And both of them. But Liv takes her down. Roll-up pin. 1. Kick out at 1 from Trish Stratus. And now a code breaker. And Trish, a little slow to get up, hits that signature code breaker. She picks Trish up, and Trish reverses it. Liv was going for her finisher, and now Trish Stratus with the running bulldog. Trish going for the pin. Is that enough? 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Liv Morgan. And now Trish has that finisher. She's going to pick Liv up. What is Trish doing? She's going to bring her over to the rope. She sets her on the rope. And Trish Stratus is looking for that finisher. Is she going to get it? And she does. Liv Morgan is stunned. Is that it? 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Liv Morgan is still in this match. Trish can't believe it. Trish Stratus thought that that was enough. But Liv Morgan's still in this match. Liv getting to her feet. And they lock up, and now an Irish whip from Trish Stratus. And Trish Stratus, a beautiful spine buster there from Stratus. And now a big kick. And now a nice hurricanrana there from Trish. And now Trish gonna hit the ropes. What is she going for here? Oh my goodness. And Liv Morgan finally gets a reversal. Liv trying to get back into this match. She's trying to bounce back. My goodness, face first right into the mat. And now Liv Morgan wants Trish to get to her feet. And Liv, what is she going for here? She has a hold of the champion, but now the champion able to get some elbows to the midsection and get out of it. And now Trish gonna throw Liv Morgan, and Liv goes over the top rope, but Trish right to the top. And she's waiting for Liv to get to her feet. What's gonna happen here? And Trish Stratus with the diving crossbody to the outside of the ring. And now Trish Stratus has another finisher. But Liv Morgan throws Trish over by the steel steps. And Liv Morgan gonna get into the ring at the count of 3. And Trish in the ring as well. And now Liv Morgan, what is she going for here? And a nice bulldog there from Liv Morgan. And Liv picks Trish right back up. And now Liv putting her right to the ground and goes right for the pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2 from Trish Stratus. And Liv not slowing down, picks Trish right back up. Has the arm there. And what is this? Oh my goodness, what a move. That is a beautiful looking move. And now Liv Morgan just bringing it to Trish. And Liv going to the top rope, but Trish is on her feet. And I believe that was a missile drop kick and it connected. And Liv going for a pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2 from the champion. Both Liv Morgan and Trish Stratus have a finisher. Liv picks up Trish. And I think that Liv was going to bring her over for the Oblivion, but Trish gets out of it. And Trish now, I think she's going to be looking for her second finisher potentially. And no, Liv gets a reversal. And Liv with the Oblivion in the ring. Trish is stunned. 1, 2, kick out at 2. And Trish Stratus with the kick out, but Liv, she's got her signature. She's going to the top rope. What is Liv gonna do here? And a nice senton from the top rope right into the pin. Is that enough? 1, 2, no, kick out at 2.5. What a match between these two women. They have been putting on a phenomenal match. And Liv Morgan with the Irish whip into the corner. And now Liv Morgan, what is she going to do here? A nice power slam. Liv going to go to the middle rope. And Liv wants Trish to get to her feet. And Liv with the diving diving code breaker from the middle rope, excuse me. And Trish is stunned. But not for long. Liv might be looking for another Oblivion. And she was, but Trish Stratus with the reversal. And Trish, she just hit that kick on her. Liv is stunned. And now she's going to go for that running bulldog. That signature running bulldog. And she's going for the pin. Is it enough? 1, 2. No, 2.5. And Liv Morgan somehow kicks out. I thought that was it for sure. But Trish not slowing down. And another big chick kick. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. And Trish Stratus retains. And what a match between Trish Stratus and Liv Morgan. Wow. Trish Stratus, I believe she had to use 3 finishers before she put away Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan did everything she could. But at the end of the day, Trish Stratus was just a little bit better. And I mean, I know I already said I would move on from the feud, so I'm going to keep my word, and we're going to find something for Liv for sure, because Liv has been phenomenal this year. But this is a match at some point. If it re-happens at some point, I'm not, happens again, I'm not going to be too mad. I mean, I know that they're at a series of 3 right now. This is a series that could honestly go on to 7, and I would be okay with it, but we are going to move on from it for right now. Find a different number 1 contender at some point for Trish Stratus and her Women's World Championship. But Liv Morgan will definitely be finding something to do here soon for sure, because I mean, Liv Morgan's too good not to have, being showcased, and she just showed why. I mean, her and Trish have been putting on really good matches, and that could have honestly been a match of the year contender potentially. So, phenomenal match between both women. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into the third match of this PLE. And already, here we are. Third match of Clash at the Castle. Coming out first, we've got Grayson Waller. And Grayson Waller having a not really good start to this season. Hasn't had a win yet. Believe he is 0-2. I mean, I did announce before the last SmackDown that he was already getting a title shot at Trick Williams' U.S. title, and he took an L against Jimmy Uso as well, so, I mean, not a great start. He's lost to Trick Williams once, but they got a little bit of a feud going on, so Grayson Waller hoping to get a win here tonight, and it would be his first win, and what a win it would be to win the United States Championship. But let's go ahead and let's get right to the United States Champion, Trick Williams. And already coming out now, we've got the U.S. Champion, Trick Williams. And I do believe Trick Williams undefeated on the season, if I'm not mistaken. Trick has looked really good. I mean, his first title defense, I believe, was against, I want to say, Javon Evans, if I'm not mistaken. And, I mean, he just kind of had his way with Javon. I mean, I'm still a huge fan of Javon Evans and excited to see what he can do, but Trick Williams just showed that Javon wasn't ready quite yet. And to be honest, I don't know if Grayson Waller is ready for Trick Williams. I mean, Trick's already beat him, and not too sure how this is going to go for Grayson Waller here tonight. But let's go ahead and let's jump right into this third match. And already, here we go. Starting off the match, Grayson Waller with some huge hits to the champion, and Grayson Waller is bringing it to Trick Williams right now. And Waller going for a quick pin, one to end it early. 1, 2, and Trick Williams kick out at 2. Trick must have been stunned there for a little bit, but now Trick gonna go for a roll-up pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 from Waller. And now Trick Williams just beating the hell out of Grayson Waller. Trick starting to get back into the match. Grayson Waller was looking good to start out for a minute, but now the champion is back and bringing it to Waller. And Trick with a stomp to the midsection and just putting all that pressure right to the midsection by stepping over on Grayson Waller. And now Trick gonna go to the middle rope. What is he gonna do here? He's telling Waller to get to his feet. And an axe handle smash, and now he's going right for the pin. 1. Kick out at 1 from Grayson Waller. And a stomp right to the hand, and another, and then a third. And now Trick Williams with the stomp to the back of the head. And Trick Williams now having his way with Grayson Waller. And now Grayson gets back to his feet. A big chop and another. Some huge chops there from Trick Williams. And now they lock up Grayson Waller with a nice little quick suplex. And now Waller with the leapfrog and a spinning elbow there. And Trick Williams gets out of the ring for a quick moment. And Grayson Waller, look at him. Taking off the top turnbuckle, but a roll-up pin here. 1. Kick out at 1 from the Aussie icon, Grayson Waller. And now Waller going to set him on the ropes. I thought he was going to go over to the exposed turnbuckle and use it, but he doesn't. Instead, he's going to give some big forearms to the back of the United States champion. And the referee going to go for the pin. 1. Going to count the pin is what I meant to say. And the ref is now going over to put that turnbuckle back on that Grayson Waller has took off. And Waller's got his signature right now. And Grayson Waller, he hits his signature. Grayson Waller picking Trick Williams right back up to his feet. What is he doing? An Irish whip. And he hits that stunner. He hits his finisher. Is that enough? 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Trick Williams is still in this match. And Grayson Waller thought he had the victory there. What a huge victory that would have been for the Aussie Icon. His first win being to win that United States Championship. But Trick Williams now, he's got that signature, and he hits it, and he's going right for the pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2 from Grayson Waller. Now Trick Williams, he's got that finisher, and he's going to pick up Waller. Oh, and he kick to the midsection, and now Trick, he hits that finisher. Is that enough? No, his foot is right under the rope. Grayson Waller. Right place, right time for Grayson Waller, but not for Trick Williams. And Grayson Waller throwing Trick over the top rope. And now the referee's starting to count, but Grayson Waller to the top rope, and he dives, and a diving leg drop to the outside of the ring. Oh my goodness, what an insane thing to do. And Grayson Waller, what is he going for here? Oh, and a big forearm to the back of Trick Williams, and he's picking up. Look at the strength of Grayson Waller, and he catches him, and right into a German suplex. What a move from the Aussie Icon. And right now, Grayson Waller bringing it to the United States champion. And this is shocking. I did not expect that. He started off slow this season, but this is a very good showing from Grayson Waller. And Trick Williams gets in the ring, get the count of 6, but he goes right back out. No, he's going to the top rope instead. And he dives to the outside, looking for that axe handle smash, but instead, Grayson Waller now has control of the match because of that. And Grayson Waller throwing the champion right back into the ring. Waller back in as well. And now Grayson Waller, what is he going to do here? And a big elbow there. And Grayson Waller going for the pin. 2. Kick out at 2.5. And Trick Williams. And Grayson going for a pin again, but this time with the ropes. And the ref caught him using the ropes. And Grayson Waller's got a finisher. Oh, and Grayson Waller might be looking for that finisher once again. Will it connect? He gets through there. He's got it. And another one. Trick is stunned. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, and Grayson Waller is your new United States champion. And oh my goodness, in a shocking victory, the Aussie Icon Grayson Waller has won the United States champion. And I mean, he's already went against Trick Williams once, and he lost to him. And then he lost to Jimmy Uso at SmackDown. And now Grayson Waller here at Clash at the Castle has upset Trick Williams and gave him his first loss of the season and has won the United States Championship. What a showing from Grayson Waller. And Trick, I mean, Trick didn't look as dominant as he's been. I mean, he didn't look bad, but like Grayson Waller got the victory, and there's a lot of ways we can go with this. I mean, obviously Grayson Waller and Trick Williams 1-1 against each other. We can always run that back, I guess. Jimmy Uso just beat Grayson Waller, so now Jimmy Uso kind of has, valid reason to want to go against him. Or maybe we run a triple threat or just go somewhere new. I mean, there's a lot of places we can go with Grayson Waller right now and with this United States Championship, so that'll be fun to see what happens. But either way, a fun match. Grayson Waller winning in a shocking victory. I did not expect that. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into the last match of the night. And alrighty, here we are in the last match of this video. Coming out first, we've got Lita. So I asked you guys over on X, I asked, who did you want to see go one-on-one? Well, actually, I asked what championship you guys wanted to see. I put the women's IC championship there, the both tag team belts, and then the women's tag team belts. You guys said you wanted to see the women's intercontinental championship put on the line, and then I asked who you wanted. I said Lita, Lyra Valkyria, Bayley, or Natalia. And you guys decided that you wanted to see Lita go one-on-one against Julia, so that is what we're getting here tonight. And alrighty, like I said before, you guys wanted the Women's IC Championship on the line. You guys voted for Lita, and excited to see what Lita can do. It's her first match of the season. Right away, she's getting an Intercontinental Championship match, and it will be against Julia, who is currently undefeated. So, excited to see how this match will go. Will Lita start off victorious in her season and be the new Women's IC Champion? Or will Julia continue her dominant reign as Women's Intercontinental Champion and stay undefeated? Excited to see what happens. Let's go ahead and let's jump right into this match. And alrighty, and this is going to be the last match of this episode, obviously, last match of part 1. And Lita and Julia locking up in the middle of the ring, and the Women's Intercontinental Champion back and Lita down into the corner, and the ref going to have to break it up. And Julia with the big hit there, and now Julia with the nice forearm, it looked like, and now Lita with the nice reversal. And now what do we got here? What is she going to do? Nice power slam there from Julia. And Julia with the kick right to the back of Lita. And Lita with the kick to the midsection. Now Lita bringing it to Julia. And now Lita gonna go get that. Go for a power bomb there. Excuse me. Right now Lita's looking pretty good against the Women's Intercontinental Champion. I'm gonna go to work on the leg of Julia. And a elbow there right to the midsection. And now Lita on the middle rope. And she wants the champion to get to her feet. What is she going to go for here? And Lita, I think she's going for a crossbody, but instead Julia catches her. And another big power slam from Julia. And Julia picks her up. And now cradles her. 1. Kick out at 1. Went for a cradle suplex there, right into the pin. And now Julia and Lita once again locking up in the ring. And Lita's gonna get the control. And she has the champion in a headlock right now. But Julia, she's gonna reverse it. And now Julia has control of the arm of Lita. And Julia going to work on the arm, not letting go. And she has it tight right now. Lita's trying everything she can to get out of it, and finally Lita does, and now Lita, she's got the control of Julia's arm. Really going to work on it there. And Julia's trying to get out, but she can't right now. Lita's got it really tight. But Julia finally gets out of it, and now Julia has her in a headlock. And both women going back and forth. And now Lita has the arm once again. Both of these women showing off some phenomenal technical wrestling. And finally, Lita just brings her down. And Lita to the top rope. Lita with a nice moonsault there. And Lita's got her signature. And she went for it, but Julia caught it. But Lita still does get the kick there. But a huge clothesline from Julia. And Julia, now she's got a signature. And now Julia used that rage. She's got that finisher. And Julia, what is she going to do? A huge knee right into the pin. Is that enough? 1, 2, kick out at 2. And that was a huge knee from Julia. Finishing move and a nice headbutt there. And now Julia, what is she going for here? A kick. And now Julia, oh my goodness, just stomping the back and driving the face of Lita right back into the mat. And Julia's going to pick Lita up. Julia now. Beautiful move, and the strength of Julia there. That was really impressive. And Julia now, what is she going to do here? And a nice suplex there, but Lita with the kip up. And now Lita, Irish whip right into the rope. Now she goes for the leapfrog, and Lita, beautiful move. Now Lita trying to get back into this match. And Lita, what is she going to go for here? And Lita with a nice move there. Lita's starting to get back in control of this thing. And a big stomp to the back of the arm of Julia. And now Lita wants Julia to get to her feet. And Julia finally gets up. And now Lita with the Irish whip. And throws Julia right over the top rope. And Lita going right to the top. And Lita was going to go for a diving move, but a little late. Julia was able to get out. And Julia with the diving. A suicide dive there. And now Lita with the Hurricanrana. And Lita's got a finisher. And Lita with the spinning kick there to the midsection. And now Lita throwing the face right into the concrete of Julia. Oh my goodness. And a ref is at the count of 6. These two got to get back into the ring. Lita has Julia and throws her back in the ring. And now Lita gets back in as well. And Julia finally gets to her feet. Lita, what is she going for? No. Julia instead. Beautiful move once again from Julia. These two have looked really good in this ring together. And I think Lita just got busted open. And she did, right above the eye, it looks like. And Julia still taking it to the veteran and Lita, and beating the hell out of her. And now Julia slamming the face of Lita right into the mat. And now Julia on the middle rope. And she's waiting for Lita to get to her feet. And a nice diving missile drop kick. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 from Lita. And now Julia hitting the ropes. What is she going for here? And connects with the little elbow there, it looked like, to the face of Lita. And now Julia has Lita. And she hits it. Is that enough? 1, 2, no, kick out at 1 from Lita. That was a beautiful looking move. And she's looking for that knee one more time, and it connects. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Lita has kicked out of 2 of Julia's finishers now. Those are huge knees coming from Julia too. It's nothing like small. Like, those are huge knees. And now Lita with a comeback of her own. And now Lita's got a signature and a finisher. She's going for the pin though. 2, kick out at 2 from Julia. And Lita doing everything she can to win that Women's IC Championship. Julia doing whatever she can to win. But this time, Lita with the DDT, and it connects. Julia stunned. Is that it? 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Julia. It was a nice finishing DDT there, but it wasn't enough to get the job done against the Women's Intercontinental Champion. Beautiful Madness Julia is not gonna give up that easy, and she went for a huge diving splash, but Julia got out of the way. And now Julia, what is she going for here? A big knee to the side of the head of Lita. And Julia waiting for Lita to get up. No, Lita with the reversal. And now Lita, twist of fate. Twist of fate. She's going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Lita is your new Women's Intercontinental Champion. And oh my goodness, there you have it. Lita has won the Women's Intercontinental Championship. What a huge debut for Lita here tonight. I mean, she just handed Julia her first loss of the season. And now Lita is 1-0, and she is your new Women's Intercontinental Champion. What a match from both women. And, I mean, we have had some great matches so far here at Clash at the Castle. And this is only part 1. Still got another part to come out, so you don't want to miss it. I mean, we've seen great matches. We've seen John Cena and Seth Rollins, which was a pretty solid match. Liv Morgan and Trish Stratus finally ending their feud for right now, and what a match that was. Then we got to see Grayson Waller win against Trick Williams in a crazy, shocking upset. And then Lita makes her debut against Beautiful Madness Julia and gets the victory to hand Julia her first loss of the season and win that Intercontinental Champion. What a part 1 that we had for Clash at the Castle. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, if you did, please remember to like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you guys know when I do post videos, and comment down below what was your favorite match of part 1 at Clash at the Castle, and we will see you in the next one as we'll be on part 2, and AC Entertainment is out. Peace.